Welcome to Architecture Bliss channel. Today we are embracing the beauty of rustic living room decor, combining vintage charm with the warmth of natural materials to create a space that feels lived in, inviting, and effortlessly elegant. Imagine walking into a room where every detail, from the aged wood to the soft, time-worn textiles, tells a story of nostalgia and comfort. If you love vintage aesthetics and rustic design, this video will guide you in transforming your rustic living room into a dreamy retreat filled with character and warmth. If this video has sparked inspiration for your own rustic living room transformation, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments which vintage decor elements speak to your style, or how you plan to bring warmth and character into your space. Your thoughts and ideas help create a community of home design lovers who appreciate the beauty of timeless decor. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It truly supports the channel and helps us bring you more inspiring content. Subscribe for more cozy home decor ideas, and share this video with friends or family who adore the charm of rustic elegance. Let's create homes filled with beauty, nostalgia, and personality together. A rustic living room is more than just a space to sit and relax. It's a haven that reflects your personality, your love for the past, and your appreciation for craftsmanship. Whether you're drawn to the elegance of European countryside homes, the raw beauty of aged wood, or the delicate charm of vintage pieces, this design style offers endless possibilities. The key to curating the perfect rustic living room is in the details, the distressed textures, the reclaimed furniture, and the thoughtful layering of accessories that create an inviting, soulful atmosphere. One of the foundational elements of a rustic living room is the thoughtful selection of materials that exude warmth and authenticity. Natural elements set the tone, with reclaimed wood taking center stage, bringing a sense of history and craftsmanship to the space. Whether it's exposed wooden beams stretching elegantly across the ceiling, a distressed farmhouse coffee table with rich textures, or a beautifully aged antique cabinet showcasing its original patina, these materials create a layered, lived-in aesthetic. The imperfections, knots, grain patterns, and time-worn edges tell a story, making each piece a conversation starter that enhances the cozy and inviting nature of a rustic living room. A crackling fireplace framed by weathered stone instantly becomes the heart of a rustic living room, radiating warmth and nostalgia. A reclaimed wooden mantel, rich with character, serves as the perfect stage for vintage books, candlelit lanterns, and heirloom decor, effortlessly blending history with ambience. The flickering glow of candlelight dances across natural textures, accentuating the raw beauty of aged wood and handcrafted furniture, reinforcing the cozy, sentimental feel that defines a well-curated rustic living room. Color plays a crucial role in achieving the perfect rustic living room aesthetic. Earthy, muted tones provide a soothing backdrop that allows natural textures to shine. Think soft beiges, warm taupes, dusty blues, and deep olive greens, all inspired by nature and vintage European interiors. Aged plaster walls or whitewashed brick create a soft, weathered look that enhances the charm of your rustic living room. If you're drawn to a more layered aesthetic, consider incorporating vintage wallpaper with delicate floral patterns or classic toile prints for an added touch of old-world elegance. Furniture is the heart of a rustic living room, seamlessly blending comfort with timeless craftsmanship. A deep-seated linen sofa in a neutral shade creates an inviting retreat, perfect for curling up with a warm cup of tea on a quiet evening. The addition of a well-loved leather armchair introduces a rich, textured contrast, infusing the space with warmth and sophistication. Layering these pieces with vintage-inspired furniture, such as a distressed wooden trunk repurposed as a coffee table, enhances the aged charm while maintaining both function and aesthetic appeal. To elevate the vintage ambience, incorporate statement pieces like a French country armoire, gracefully displaying heirloom ceramics and antique glass bottles that tell a story of the past. The true beauty of a rustic living room lies in its imperfections. Worn wooden edges, time-softened upholstery, and intricate hand-carved details that whisper a sense of history. Whether it's the gentle patina of an aged farmhouse table or the delicate etchings on a weathered cabinet, these elements bring depth, authenticity, and a touch of nostalgia, making the space feel truly lived in and cherished. Soft furnishings and textiles are essential in curating a warm, layered rustic living room, infusing depth, texture, and vintage charm that transforms the space into a cozy retreat. A large woven jute rug serves as an earthy foundation, its natural fibers complementing the rich grain of weathered wooden floors while grounding the room in organic beauty. The interplay of textures is key. Plush linen and cotton throw pillows adorned with faded floral prints, vintage ticking stripes, and delicate hand-stitched embroidery create a soft, time-worn aesthetic that enhances the welcoming allure of the rustic living room. Layering is the secret to an effortlessly inviting atmosphere. A chunky knit throw casually draped over a deep-seated armchair not only adds warmth but also introduces a sense of relaxed elegance, perfect for curling up with a book by the fire. Soft, worn-in textiles, such as washed linen slipcovers and quilted heirloom blankets, bring an element of nostalgia, reinforcing the cozy, well-loved ambience that defines a rustic living room. This thoughtful mix of textiles softens the raw beauty of reclaimed wood and aged metal, achieving a harmonious blend of comfort and timeless design. Lighting plays a crucial role in shaping the ambience of a rustic living room, creating a warm and inviting glow that highlights every vintage detail. A wrought iron chandelier with candle-style bulbs suspended from a reclaimed wood ceiling beam instantly becomes a focal point, casting soft shadows that enhance the room's character. Complementing this, table lamps with ceramic or distressed wood bases emit a cozy radiance, blending seamlessly with the rustic aesthetic. Their subtle illumination accentuates the natural textures of aged wood furniture, adding depth and authenticity to the space. To enhance the nostalgic charm, antique lanterns with weathered metal finishes introduce an old-world elegance, their flickering light evoking a timeless warmth. For a magical finishing touch, string fairy lights along open shelves, delicately illuminating vintage treasures like hand-painted teacups, weathered picture frames, and lace doilies. These soft glows weave a story of comfort and nostalgia, transforming a rustic living room into an enchanting retreat where every detail is bathed in the perfect golden light. Accessories breathe life into a rustic living room, allowing you to infuse personal touches that make the space uniquely yours. A gallery wall of vintage botanical prints, framed in aged gold or distressed wood, adds character and visual interest. A wooden side table adorned with an old gramophone, stacked vintage suitcases, or a collection of glass apothecary bottles enhances the nostalgic appeal. A rustic wooden ladder leaning against the wall, draped with antique lace or hand-woven blankets, brings an effortlessly chic touch to your rustic living room. The beauty of a rustic living room lies in its ability to weave history and comfort into a seamless, inviting space. Picture an antique farmhouse hutch, its distress wood telling tales of time, filled with delicate china, tarnished silverware, and weathered copper pots that catch the soft glow of ambient lighting. Against a backdrop of whitewashed shiplap walls, each imperfection adds character, enhancing the timeless appeal. A vintage clock with Roman numerals stands proudly, its rhythmic ticking echoing through the space, grounding the room with a nostalgic charm. The scent of aged wood lingers in the air, mingling with the delicate aroma of dried lavender nestled in a hand-thrown ceramic vase, evoking a sense of warmth and familiarity. Sunlight filters through sheer linen curtains, casting gentle shadows that dance across the textured surfaces, highlighting the richness of natural materials. The interplay of soft lighting, antique furnishings, and layered rustic textures transforms your rustic living room into a haven of relaxation, a place where past and present harmonize effortlessly, creating a sanctuary that feels both storied and serene. Plants and greenery breathe life into a rustic living room, infusing freshness while balancing the warmth of aged wood and antique accents. The soft, trailing vines of ivy cascading from a weathered wooden shelf create a graceful contrast against the rough textures of reclaimed beams and distressed furniture. The interplay of greenery with vintage decor elements enhances the room's organic beauty, making the space feel effortlessly curated and inviting. Natural touches like a terracotta pot filled with dried hydrangeas or an aged metal jug holding a bundle of fragrant eucalyptus branches add timeless charm to a rustic living room. The muted tones of dried botanicals complement vintage textiles, while fresh greenery adds movement and vibrancy to the space. Placing plants in hand-thrown ceramic vases, antique pitchers, or repurposed wooden crates reinforces the rustic aesthetic, blending natural elements with nostalgic elegance. The presence of greenery not only enhances the decor but also fosters a serene atmosphere, bringing tranquility and warmth into the heart of the home. Bringing vintage charm into your rustic living room doesn't have to be expensive. Flea markets, thrift stores, and antique shops are treasure troves of one-of-a-kind pieces that carry history and character. A well-loved wooden crate repurposed as a storage unit An old ladder turned into a bookshelf, or a distressed mirror salvaged from an estate sale can all add unique charm without breaking the bank. Embracing vintage finds allows your rustic living room to tell a story, one that is personal, meaningful, and timeless. A rustic living room should feel effortlessly inviting yet thoughtfully curated, blending vintage charm, natural textures, and timeless design for a space that is both visually stunning and deeply functional. Whether nestled in a cozy countryside cottage or a modern apartment, incorporating reclaimed wood furniture, antique decor accents, and earthy color palettes creates layers of warmth, nostalgia, and enduring elegance, making your home a sanctuary of rustic sophistication and comfort. If you enjoyed this journey into rustic living room design, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more home decor inspiration. Let me know in the comments how you plan to bring vintage charm into your rustic living room, and share your favorite rustic decor elements. Until next time, keep creating a home that tells your unique story.